Handoff, and it's loose. Ball's on the ground, I believe. Big pile up.
Handoff to number 34, Cabrera. Ball comes in.
Cabrera was the one that
Hollywood retains possession.
handled the football, and it looked like Gamboa recovered at number 28.
What a fantastic job. It was Gamboa or Rufino Romero, one of them getting their hands in there. The ball was on the ground.
I believe it was Gamboa, but that's again what Hollywood can ill afford to do.
Belmont was all over the ball, and Hollywood fought for it. And you can already tell a different attitude on this Hollywood Sheik team. They're fighting for loose balls. They are in the ball game. You know that already this season's a success for them, no matter what happens in this game.
Pikes, a little bit of a seam, not a whole lot of yardage. Maybe picked up a couple running into the teeth of the defense.
Pitches to Pikes. Brought down by number 71, Harrison.
Edward Harrison, the right defensive tackle.
Gain of 2
I like
on the
his
play.
size, 6'2" and 235 pounds up front, plugged it up.
Yeah, Harrison really fought off and blocked there and was right in the right spot to stop the run.
Third down and 3 for Hollywood. Inside of 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Let us tell you that Belmont is leading by 13-12.
Belmont really jamming the line now.
Quick handoff. Jumique hitting it upfield, and he has a first down. That quick hitter to the fullback, Jonathan Jumique, has worked beautifully in this first quarter for the Sheiks.
A couple of impressive things here, Randy. Belmont dared him to run up the middle. They did it anyway, and they got the first down.
Finally ridden down by Joe Patini, the strong safety. Patini's a football player. Number 47 had a big interception against Hollywood last year that led to an early touchdown that helped Belmont rout Hollywood. But this first quarter has been highly competitive. First down, Hollywood. Walton bouncing outside. He's dangerous, isn't he? He's into Belmont territory.
That's the price you pay for putting 8 in the box, because once the runner gets outside, very tough to bring him down. And a tremendous pursuit again, and a terrific tackle by Jonathan Estrada.
Estrada doesn't bring him down. That's a touchdown.
All the way.
There's no one else left. And we've already seen Walton's speed. You give him just a look, say goodnight. Clock is running down to 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Hollywood has moved the football into Belmont territory again. You want fireworks? You have fireworks at LA 36 and KLCF. It's Pikes' turn. He slices down to the 46-yard line. Vergara made the stop. And that should be the final play of the first quarter.
Well, Hollywood's got to be thrilled with this first quarter. Pikes was met hard, but still got 3 yards. Nothing wrong with that. If your busted plays are going for 3-4 yards at a clip, you're doing all right. A great quarter for the Sheiks. They've shown they can play, they can be competitive.
That's the end of the opening quarter. Belmont leads 13-12, but it's Hollywood that is marching. After the first quarter, it's 13-12 in favor of the Belmont Sentinels, but the Hollywood Sheiks are doing quite well offensively, thank you. And they've moved it inside Belmont territory. They'll be looking at 2nd down and 6 at the 46-yard line of the Sentinels.
Hollywood has capitalized on big plays. The key to success is going to be, can they grind it out? Can they move the chains? Can they sustain a drive?
Can their defense make a stop?
That's why they need to sustain it on offense.
Well, they're in a shootout early on in this game. And Martin Kim will handle it himself. And he'll be stood up. Very little running room for the quarterback, Martin Kim of the Sheiks. Tough inside to run against the likes of Ronald Hernandez, a very active linebacker, number 48, who made the stop.
One of the things that Martin Kim talked about in his education as a quarterback is learning to read the defense. And I'm very impressed with his poise standing there. He seems to be making good decisions, although that time he got hit pretty hard. But he's making good decisions with the ball, and he's not rushing things. That's one thing you expect someone nervous in the first situation playing quarterback to do. He's actually taking his time, doing a very nice job. Poised senior.
And Hollywood's not making mistakes. They put it on the ground, but they were fortunate enough to recover. You don't turn it over, you can hang in. Third down, 5 to go. Martin Kim going to throw the football. He has Walton. Walton has a first down. Inside the 30, down to the 28, and a late flag. Hernandez with still another tackle, but Martin Kim on target to the left side wingback Clarence Walton.
Jonathan Estrada shaken up, made the tackle again, coming from behind to get Walton. The pass may not have been the prettiest pass, but it was effective, and Kim seemed to feel the pressure bearing in on him from behind. He got rid of it just in time. What a key spot to get a first down.
Tack on some additional yards. He's taken down by the face mask. They tack on 5. And Hollywood Davis threatening to reclaim the lead.
Those Hollywood wings are dangerous when they get out into the flat, no matter whether they run or catch the pass. They are real fast and real hard to gather in out there.
Ball at the 23-yard line of Belmont. First down, Hollywood. Double handoff, it's Pikes. Very tough for Belmont to react to that double handoff, and that really says a lot about Hollywood and how they're executing that double handoff, because that is not easy to do, and they are doing it remarkably well.
We saw the same play in the last drive from Pikes to Walton. Here it's Walton to Pikes, and again, very quick getting rid of the ball. Randy, having been out of practice a week ago and seeing where Hollywood was at in their offense, I cannot believe the precision with which they're operating tonight. They look crisp, sharp, and controlled.
Under 10 minutes to play in the first half. Belmont by 1, but Hollywood is right down there again inside the 20-yard line. Second down and 5. Kim taking it into the middle. Maybe got a couple. Tough running inside against that Belmont experience. Some good players in there. Tough to run inside against the defense of the Sentinels.
One of the things that makes a game like this so interesting is that both Hollywood and Belmont are located in areas where there's not a lot of youth football, not a lot of Pop Warner. So these kids are really learning the fundamentals of the game at the high school level. And they progress incredibly fast, because as they pick it up, as they get more comfortable, the learning curve is that much faster. We're seeing Hollywood grow up before our eyes.
Especially Brian Kim at quarterback. Third down and 2. Hollywood wanting to move the chains. They don't want to do that, though. Don't want to make those kind of mistakes where they go early. Left side of the offensive front jumped early. That will cost Hollywood 5 yards.
Yeah, Martin Kim giving a talking to Rufino Romero, who jumped that time. Of course, Kim is a linebacker, so he's used to firing up the defense, and he's got to take the leadership role on offense now.
Well, Hollywood has not been guilty of very many infractions in this first half. And for a first game, and you mentioned it just moments ago, the execution has been very good, and that double handoff has been eloquent the way they've been able to perform.
If you do it smoothly, it's very hard to defend.
Again, I remember over the last few years, Roosevelt running this offense and picking up large chunks of yardage and scoring a lot of points. Third down and 8. See if the Hollywood Sheiks can convert. Well, there's another 5 as Walton started early. Well, this series of downs has looked like the first game of the year.
Well, Hollywood trying to mix it up a little bit, maybe getting a little more adventurous in this series. They did complete their first pass, and I think that pass was important because it lets Belmont know they do have that weapon in the arsenal.
And you want to stretch the defense. Third and 13. Not the coach. Walton and Pikes are the wing backs, and if you're thinking in terms of throwing the football, number 2 and number 5 would be the targets. And here goes Walton to the outside, inside the 20, down the 18. So Hollywood electing to keep it on the ground and turn loose Clarence Walton, the speedster.
You know, they almost lost it on